vegan diet is destroying so many people's health, and it started to destroy mine for around the last 3 months, and that's why I decided after being vegan for almost 6 years and not eating meat for 7 years to start going back to all types of animal foods. And I'm not angry at all, I'm just very passionate. I have so much energy in me, I feel so alive and so vibrant, and I wasn't even meant to be making a video now. I'm doing some stuff online, but I just started to become so passionate about something that I was thinking about, so I thought I should put this into a video before it dissipates. So there is just so much of this cultish crap out there that is so much lies spread by vegans left, right and centre, and they just have these dogmatic approaches, which I talked about more in a video that I'll link up above. So if you want to hear more about that thing in more detail, the dogmatic thing, then check that out by clicking the link up above now. And so many vegans say this is the best diet, everyone should be eating it, and it's like cholesterol's bad for you, fat is bad for you, animal fat and animal foods are bad for you, and it's just like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And since I've made the switch, I'm just starting to realise more and more and more, a lot of what they are saying is absolute bullshit, and a lot of it is propaganda, and I can see why so many people say that there is agenda with the vegan diet. I'm just starting to see it in plain sight, like absolutely crystal clear. And one thing I started to learn quite some time ago, and this is something that you really need to be aware of, is that yes, vegans say cholesterol is bad, and there's lots of scientific research that say it's bad, and then there's scientific research that says it isn't. Anything that has scientific research is always conflicting scientific research that you can find out to disprove this thing or that thing. It's just the way that it is in the world. But if you do your research, as you can see here, when you consume dietary cholesterol, and also when your body produces its own cholesterol, which it does, it will turn it into pregnenolone, which is a specific hormone that then turns into things such as testosterone, estrogen, DHT, and so on, as you can see in that chart. So, vegans say, well, you don't need it because your body produces enough. But what happens on a vegan diet after a long period of time, as so many vegans can show you through their blood results, and I can show you in my blood results here, which they are very, very low, it is actually not a good thing, unlike what they try and get you to believe. Because if you just think about it, someone didn't tell me this, I just worked this out a moment, it makes complete sense, and I'm sure it makes sense to you. So yeah, you get your cholesterol levels down really low due to not having dietary cholesterol, but they go down so low over a period of time and not having dietary cholesterol that your body is not getting enough cholesterol to produce an abundance of all these different amazing hormones that I mentioned that was in that chart. So then what happens, and this is why so many vegans long term are going back to animal foods, it completely messes up your hormone production, and then you feel like crap mentally and physically, has a negative effect on your body composition and so forth. And that is why, since my whole journey of meeting so many vegans, almost all of them look very unhealthy, except the people that are very new to this diet. And yeah, no wonder why so many of them look malnourished. They're not getting the cholesterol, and then they're not getting certain other nutrients that are really hard to get on this diet. And there's just so much other just garbage out there that people are programmed with, and they just join this religious cult following and just go down the rabbit hole with it, and they're just spreading all of these lies, which is just like detrimental. And you know what? It makes me feel very upset inside, and this is why I'm making these videos. Like, I've been suffering for 3 months, and now I've started to be on this diet, and I'm feeling absolutely amazing in every single way possible, more than I ever felt on any specific diet, which is a vegan diet, whether it's a whole foods one, a raw vegan diet, and so forth. And what I've started to notice is certain things have started to disappear, which I didn't think was even an issue at all. Like, when I used to sleep even 10 hours, like for example, I used to have to sleep around 10 hours to feel fully rejuvenated upon awakening in the morning. Now I lead way less hours. I'm finding when I'm training that my heart rate is lower, my body temperature is lower. I find that I can make my muscles hurt way more, which is really good, because then when they're recovering, they will maximize the muscle growth as much as possible. And the list just goes on and on and on. I will make a video in around 20 days or so talking about all the pros and cons of eating animal food, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you click that subscribe button down below and you click the bell notification button to be notified of when that video comes. So yeah, I just want people to be aware of what I'm starting to become aware of, and I think people need to hear what I'm talking about. And when you think about it, right, all these bloody vegans, like, they say these animal foods are not good for you. They cause atherosclerosis and heart disease and diabetes and so many other different health conditions. When if you look at people that have existed in their natural environment, like tribal people, and look at people from way back when they didn't live in a Western civilization, all of them were eating some sort of animal foods, normally in its whole form. And did they have any of these conditions going on? No, not whatsoever. It is so many things that causes people sickness and disease within themselves. Electromagnetic frequencies, stress, living in an unnatural environment, not meeting their emotional needs, having like so many toxic heavy metals in their water supply, and even pharmaceuticals have been found in the water supply. It's in the air, it's everywhere. There's so many other contributing factors that are destroying people's health, and there's so many, well, in vegans specifically, and there's just so many vegans that are not thriving, and they're blaming other things, when actually it's their vegan diet, but they're so attached to it, and so much their identity is built around it, and they don't necessarily want people to judge them if they want to start eating animal foods, and they're judging themselves as well, and it's just like, it is a dangerous situation to get yourself in. And it's like, you know what? Screw that. I am doing what I need to do. And I see that there's so many people suffering out there. And you may be one of these people that need to hear this message. And then there's people that say, well, meat is carcinogenic. Well, if it's processed garbage meat, then it's going to be carcinogenic for you. If it's factory farmed, if it's got antibiotics in it, or pharmaceuticals, or all the other crap that's normally added to most meats and animal-based foods, or you're overcooking it so it's making it go all like brown and black, which causes acrylamide, which is a known carcinogen, and doing other certain things with it, or getting really bad sources of it, then yes, it will. But if you're getting it from the cleanest sources, such as pasture raised, grass fed, organic, free range, antibiotic free, and so on, and you don't eat in the wrong combinations with foods that are not good for you, and not necessarily natural foods or even whole foods whatsoever, then it will give you amazing health promoting benefits like it has for me. It is not a placebo. It is just making me feel the best that I've ever felt in my whole human experience. Yeah, I stuck to that vegan diet for around 6 years. It was good for me to get on it for a while because it did give me some benefits and some other amazing effects, but the long-term grand scheme of things, when I look at it, man, I wish I got on this diet way sooner. And I'm having to deprogram all that vegan propaganda and ideologies and dogma, which I can easily do, and I'm someone that doesn't care. If something isn't working for me, I change my whole belief system and reprogram it with other things. I'm not gonna just stay attached to it like a lot of people will do with many things in life. And if you're someone that wants to see me eat things like beef burgers for the first time, I made a video where I showed that. I put a link for it up above. And also I put some videos at the end of me eating eggs for the first time, me talking about why I quit the vegan diet in way more depth than I did in this video. And expect from me in about a week, I'll put a link down below for it, I am going to be eating meat on a live stream. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link down below and set a reminder for when that is going to be aired. So leave your thoughts down below and your questions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to receive a lot more truth-seeking, truth-speaking videos from me, exposing the vegan diet and sharing the truth on animal-based foods and how it can transform your life and your health like it's managed to for me and many other people that have given up that stupid diet that doesn't work for so many people. So as always, stay fit, stay energetic, and go and get those gains. Peace.